morning. It's Tuesday. I just had a banana for breakfast. But now I'm gonna go put on a pot of rice, some white rice. And then when that's done, I'm gonna have that for second breakfast, I guess. That and some probably chicken sausage. Yeah, today is Tuesday. I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the stationary bike, just at zone 2 pace, probably like 140. I'll go for 140 beats per minute, but just to keep the fitness up, but not running, just to keep the feet and the legs fresh. Yeah, feeling good. The feelings are starting to build. The excitement, anxiety, just looking forward to all of it. It's building. We're building inside. The pressure inside is building. But I'm excited, so that's the plan. Let's put on some rice. Let me read a little excerpt from this one guy's review of the Baltimore Running Festival Marathon course, from bibrave.com. You can review courses. They have rankings on like overall ranking, the aid stations, the swag, the course scenery, the elevation difficulty, which is the part I'm going to get into, the race management. So it's kind of a website you can just review different races, and you can see, how a race is before signing up or before you participate. And I've just been kind of looking at the course, of course, and the hills. And the hills are the things I am dreading the most, just because this is my first marathon. And not only am I trying to get sub 4 hours, but I'm trying to get sub 4 hours on maybe not an ideal course. For that, it's not a flat course, so it's not really, I guess you could say, it's not a course made to PR on. Anyways, this guy says, the race was marathon, half, and relay. In a nutshell, lots of crowd support and tons of hills. Highlights include running through the Maryland Zoo at Baltimore, the Under Armour headquarters, Inner Harbor, and maybe a dozen or more neighborhoods. Did I mention hills? Hilly first 5 miles, then a wicked grind from 15 to 20. At the top is a huge pond you run around, then some downhills before a series of hills from 23 to 25. To be fair, Baltimore Marathon touts its hills. And then he says, overall, very challenging, but a very good marathon. The hardest part that I'm fearing are the hills from 15 to 20. In another comment, someone mentioned how it almost is purely just 6 miles of straight uphill from 15 to 21, 15 to 20, which definitely has me nervous, because that's more hills just in that one section alone than I have ever done. I had realized, I think a little too late, that the marathon course was really hilly, and I have not been training many hill reps. The average elevation for my long runs is 350 feet, I would say. But I read another comment where someone said their watch calculated that the elevation of the marathon was about 900 feet. So this marathon, I'm going to be running 10 miles further than I've ever ran. I'm going to be running at a pace maybe 2 minutes faster than my average long run pace, with 3 times the elevation of which I usually run per my long run. So it's not feeling great. The bright side is I've never had my butt kicked by any of my long runs before. I can easily get up the next day and continue to run. And so I'm prepared to give it my all for the marathon and not hold back. And I am prepared to be out of commission for a week, as much as it takes. So sub 4 hours is the goal. And to be honest, if it's not sub 4 hours, I don't really care about the time. So if I don't make the sub 4 hour cutoff, then my second goal is just to finish. Yeah, I don't have any like other time goals, because if it's not below 4 hours, the time doesn't really matter to me. Because sub 4 hours is just the stretch goal. The original goal was just to finish, do a marathon and finish. And that is going to be a challenge in itself, because it will be 10 miles further than I've ever ran, which was not the plan. My IT band just did not allow me to continue those long runs, and it took way too long to figure out the solution to my IT band. So I was not able to do. This is not optimal. This training block and race selection, doing the Baltimore Running Festival race, is not the optimal if I want to get a fast time. One, because I did not do as much training as I wanted to do, and two, because the course is challenging. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna push for sub 4 hours. I do, as much of a deficit I feel like I'm at, I do feel like it is possible. I surprised myself with my half marathon performance. So, in a good way. Like, I ran faster almost throughout the whole thing than I thought I ever would for that race. So I am ready after another 2.5 months of training to surprise myself again for this full marathon. But that's just some of the thoughts that have been boiling inside me. Pressure cooking inside me. Anyways.
Good girl. You in or out?
I'm in.
All right. I forgot to bring a hair clip or something.
You want my hair tie?
No, it's okay.
I can grab one from the room real quick.
It's okay. Are you ready, miss? Ready, safety? Get back here. Oh, she likes that.
These wet legs. Breathe.
Are you ready? Go, 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 go! Hi, Danny.
Danny already knows the drill. Danny already knows the drill.
Good girl.
Good girl. She's the only one that will be nice about it.
Have your other paw? Thank you. Oh, you be. Oh, look at you. Oh, she loves this. Ah! Oops. Wait, Danny, there she is. Yeah.
For the grumpy one.
Another one. What? Okay, you gotta get your towel paper. Come on, let's go get towels. Here, you want one of these? Oh, I missed your tail. Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
He said, get that out of my face.
Not now.
But everybody's gonna get treatsies. We're gonna get a treat now. I think there's treats downstairs. There's some French onions in here.
Yeah. Smoothie making time. What's up, gang? We got the smoothie here. This is altered to be more of a pre-race smoothie as we lead up or the leading 4 days until the marathon. That's because this smoothie focuses more on carbs and protein instead of calories. So I only use half the walnuts because walnuts, I just realized, well, I didn't just realize, I realized walnuts have a lot of fat, which is why I use them for bulking. Sage turned away from me. But yeah, so I use half the walnuts and none of the hemp hearts. Just so this smoothie is more focused on the carbs and protein and not so much on the fat. And instead of using artificial sweetener, I use regular orange juice to get more carbs and to avoid the artificial sweetener, just so that it doesn't impact my stomach and all that. Because I'm really trying to get the peak gut biome for this marathon performance.